Welcome to Flash Tutorial 62, Cannonball Part 4. It's a follow-up naturally to Cannonball Part 3, which I have opened now. Make sure all the layers are locked. Select the Actions layer first frame, open the Actions panel, and we're going to make these all 0 counts. That's the first thing we're going to do. Go back to the main timeline, select the ball layer, insert a layer, and call it ship, as in like a pirate ship. S-H-I-P. And select that first frame. And draw here a pirate ship. There's my pirate ship. Doesn't look like much of a pirate ship, but that's it. I'll give you a little close-up of it just to see what it looks like. There it is, kind of a rugged looking thing. Highlight it, come up here, modify, convert it to a symbol. Make sure movie clip is selected and call it ship, S-H-I-P _ MC as in movie clip. Copy that name because we're going to write code on it. And there it is here, movie clip is ship, and paste that name in here as an instance name. Now double click on it, and here we have our ship right here. Go up to, and let's call this ship, S-H-I-P, enter. Let's go up to about frame 30 and insert a keyframe. Let's go up 30 more, insert a keyframe. Let's go up 30 more, insert a keyframe. Up 30 more, insert a keyframe. And I think we have, so here we are on frame 1. On that keyframe we have the ship here. On this keyframe, let's move it back here somewhere, using these as my guides, knowing that's where the cannonballs are going to hit. Click this one. Let's move this somewhere in the middle between them. Let's get this one here, bring them almost right onto the shore. And this one here, let's put him just back, almost all the way back. And let's go up 30 more and insert a keyframe. Lock that layer, insert a layer, call it Action Script, AS. And above each of these, in here, above each of these, let's insert another keyframe right here. Insert a keyframe. Insert keyframe. Insert keyframe. Insert keyframe. And that's good. Go to this first one. Open the Actions panel. Write and stop. S-T-O-P. Open, close bracket, semicolon. Copy that. Open this keyframe. Open the Actions panel. Paste it in. And we'll do all those. Select this one. Paste it in. I think there's 2 more to do, I think. This one. Paste it in. And the last one, paste it in. Go back to the main timeline. Let's go back to scene 1. Select the, make sure all the layers are locked again. Select the Actions layer, open the Actions panel, and come way down to the bottom as far as we can. And type in this code. Stage, S-T-A-G-E, period, add event listener, small a, capital E, capital L, that all turns blue. Open bracket, event capital EVENT, period. Enter underscore frame, those are all capital letters, comma, and I'm calling this function enter each frame. Small e, capital F, close bracket, semicolon, and here is the word function, which turns purple. I copied this and pasted here. Then I bracket E, colon, event, capital EVENT, close bracket, colon, void. Void's the same color as function. And there's my open curly bracket for this function. So every time this comes into this frame, and I think we're 24 frames a second, so 24 times a second is going to do this. If IF turns the same color as function. Open bracket, ball underscore MC, that's the ball movie clip, period. Hit test object, small h, capital T, capital O, that will turn blue if it's spelled right. Open bracket, and we're seeing if we hit that ship, SHIP underscore MC, close bracket, close bracket. Here's the open curly bracket for the if test. Ship, SHIP underscore MC, period, next frame, small n, capital F, that will turn blue if it's spelled right, open close bracket, semicolon, then a trace statement, just in case the ship doesn't move. We can actually see if this trace statement happens, then we'll know that that's working right. Trace turns blue, open bracket, quotation, hit ship, close quotation mark, close bracket, semicolon, and there's a close curly bracket for the if, and there's the close curly bracket for this function. So let's give this a test and see if we're testable at this point. Okay, you see this hit ship? It's telling me that my ship is hitting the ball movie clip, and that's true because this is part of the ball movie clip. So we got to get rid of that. So close this off. Open your library. Open the ball movie clip. And way down the bottom here we have this temp. Right here, see this temp? You still have that. And just turning this off isn't good enough. It's still there. But let's keep it and hide it. And this is how we hide it. Double click on this temp layer and make it a guide. Okay, so now even though we can see it here, we'll not be able to see it anymore, and it'll not get in our way when we test our movie. There's a few more things we got to do with the code. Right here we got to get rid of these. So highlight all them, right click, clear frames. Do the same thing here. Click here, go all the way up to there, clear frames. Not remove them, because then everything will shift. Clear frames. Clear frames. And clear frames. Go back to the frame 2 here. Insert a blank keyframe. After that, one there. After this action, one here. In here, insert a blank keyframe. Here, same thing. Right after that one, insert a blank keyframe. Here, insert a blank keyframe. And here, insert a blank keyframe. While you have this one selected, open the Actions panel and PLAY, small p, open close bracket, semicolon. Copy that. Go back to the previous keyframe you made here. Open the Actions panel, paste in that what you copied. Go back to this one, paste it in. Each time we're just going back to this keyframe we made, opening the Action panel and pasting that in. And this is the last one, I believe. And now let's test this one out and see how far we get. Control, test movie, test. I have no errors. I've pre-figured out what these angles are to save some time. This is one angle with 4 power. That'll hit that boat. It comes back. This is 3 with 1, but I'm going to show you 3 with 4, so this will miss. So 3 with 1, this should hit it. This one here is 2 with 4, this will hit it. And this one here is 1 and 2, but I'm going to put 1 and 1 and show you that it doesn't hit it. So 1 and 2 will hit it. And I purposely put this one out of reach of the balls. 1, 3. You see it goes, it looks like it's hitting it. If you look quick, I don't know if it captured it, but the distance between the balls when they appear, like you don't see them all. You see that space between? And if this is on a space, it's not going to hit it. So what we got to do is go into that movie clip. It's the ship movie clip. That's where we were. And it was the last ship. What's this one here? So if I click on it, and I'm just going to try moving it down a little bit. Oops, got to unlock the layer. I'm highlighting it. I'm moving it down a little bit with my arrow keys, and I'm moving it to the left. And now I got to try that. Now the only way I'm going to see it is if I go through the whole thing again. So unfortunately, it was the wrong one. So I'm going to cut through and cut my video and just get to the very end. Now I'm back, and this is the one that we missed, and I think it's going to be around 3, 4. Still missed it. 3, 5. Still missing it. So we have to play around with this one till we get it to hit. This is the last one again, that 3, 5 setting. And I finally got it to hit on 3, 5. And when it did hit 3, 5, notice that I'm right back to the very beginning again, and that's the first ship, which in my case was 1, 4. Oops, tried 4. There. So it's repeating itself. So now we want to stop it from repeating itself. I'm still inside of this ship movie clip, and at the very end here on my action script layer, I'm going to insert a blank keyframe there, and in the ship one below it, insert a blank keyframe. Going up to my actions panel, and I'm putting a stop in here, S-T-O-P, open, close, semicolon. So it stops here. Make sure all my layers are locked. Select the ship layer, insert a layer, insert a blank keyframe at the end, pick up my text tool, and somewhere in the middle here, write G-A-M-E, game over, and make sure this is static text. Up here, static text, and you can put in here whatever you want. Now let's test this. We'll test it in its complete. My first angle is 1 with a power of 4. That works. My next one is 3 with the power of 1. That's good. 2 with the power of 4. That takes it out. 1 with the power of 2. Oops, the other 2. That takes it out. And 3 with the power of 5, which didn't hit before, and it hits now, and it says game over. That's enough for this tutorial, and basically I finished what I plan on doing. I'm going to make a follow-up to this tutorial. You don't need to do it. It's going to be Flash Tutorial 63, Cannonball Dressed Up. Hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learned.